It almost always starts the same way. You're not even fully awake yet. Your brain is still loading. But your thumb? Already an Olympic-level scroll athlete. 2 minutes in, and you've already seen 17 people richer than you, 3 people hotter than you, and 1 guy who made $1 million while you were sleeping. And there you are, still in bed. Nothing bad actually happened. But somehow it already feels like you're behind. Like you lost the day before it even started. Here's the interesting part. The people who actually hit their goals don't do anything heroic. They don't wake up chanting affirmations. They don't start their mornings with extreme challenges. They start with boring. Today, I'm giving you 10 habits that slowly change your life and make it more productive and more successful without motivation, hacks, or hype. 1. Journaling. Getting the noise out of your head. Most people aren't lazy. They're overloaded. Their mind is like a browser with 37 tabs open, 1 anxiety, 2 unfinished conversations, 3 I should really thoughts, and guilt playing quietly in the background. Habit number 1. Dump your thoughts onto paper or notes. Not a pretty journal. Not aesthetic. Not poetic. A tool. Call it a brain dump. 2 to 3 minutes. No filter. No structure. Just everything that's weighing on you. It's like opening a pressure valve. And here's the magic. Once your thoughts are outside your head, they stop controlling you the same way. 2. Weekly review. Stop living like a drunk GPS. If you never stop, you never notice where you're going. You can be insanely busy and still be stuck in the same place for years. Once a week, 30 to 40 minutes, you check in. What did I actually do well this week? What didn't work and why? What needs to change next week? What are the 1 or 2 things that actually matter? This isn't about perfection. It's course correction. You don't beat yourself up for taking a wrong turn. You just reroute. 3. Reading daily. Training attention, not collecting facts. Most people think reading is about being smart. It's not. Reading is attention training. Social media trains your brain to jump every 2 seconds. Books train it to stay. 20 minutes a day. Not more, just consistent. Because the real benefit isn't knowledge. It's teaching your brain how to focus again. 4. Screen limits. Getting your brain back. Important reminder. You're not weak for getting stuck on your phone. Phones are literally engineered to keep you there. So instead of fighting with willpower, you remove friction. Turn off all non-essential notifications. No scrolling for the first 60 minutes after waking up. Your phone does not live on your desk. Social media runs on a schedule. For example, 2 20-minute windows a day. The result? You suddenly have time. And silence. And actual thoughts. It's weird at first. Then, it's addictive. Number 5. 1 task list. Less chaos, more completion. If your to-do list looks like a 5-season Netflix series, you're not productive. You're anxious. 1 day. 1 list. 3 main tasks. Everything else is optional. Your brain loves finishing things. It hates the feeling of, I started everything and finished nothing. Short lists create momentum. 6. Energy boundaries. Stop glorifying burnout. Productivity isn't about flooring the gas pedal 24/7. It's about not crashing. 3 basics. Sleep is not weakness. Breaks are not laziness. Rest days are not quitting. Your results don't grow when you destroy yourself. They grow when you build a pace you can sustain for months. 7. The focus hour. 1 hour without nonsense. This one's brutally honest. 1 hour a day. No notifications. No multitasking. No, I'll just reply real quick. You work on the one thing that actually moves your life forward. Your job. your project, your skill, your content. Here's the paradox. People with a daily focus hour often outperform people who are busy all day. Depth beats chaos. 8. Learn every day. Stop waiting for motivation. Skills are currency. Not motivation, not inspiration. Skills. Your brain loves saying, "I'll start when I have time." Time doesn't appear. It's built. Daily microlearning. 10 minutes of a language. 30 minutes of editing. 20 minutes of writing. The size doesn't matter. The chain does. Daily learning turns you into a system instead of a mood-based person. 9. Self-praise. Teach your brain not to hate the process. Most people end their day the same way, thinking only about what they didn't finish. Their brain hears, "You failed again." And then we wonder why tomorrow feels heavy. New habit. Every night, acknowledge what you actually did. Not dreams, not intentions, actions. Simple formula. 3 things I completed. 1 moment I showed strength. 1 small step I'll repeat tomorrow. This isn't delusion. It's reinforcement. Your brain learns. Effort equals safe and rewarded. 10. Fewer decisions. Clear the mental trash. Decision fatigue is real. The more tiny choices you make, the less energy you have for big ones. So productive people make life predictable where it doesn't matter. Simple breakfast. Clothes prepared ahead. A fixed morning routine. Set work blocks. You're not making life boring. You're making it manageable. Closing. Here's the truth. Nobody sells. Life doesn't change during motivational spikes. It changes when you do boring things and don't quit. No one claps when you go to bed on time, finish the task, stay out of the scroll. But those boring moves make you dangerously consistent. And a consistent person is the most underrated threat in the room. So yeah, start your boring era and give it 6 months. You'll become that person everyone says somehow always has it together.